Caravan World recently headed down to Port Campbell to meet up with Margaret and Arthur Hinchcliffe as they headed back east to Melbourne and the rest of the shows around the east coast. Margaret and Arthur represent Caravan World at the shows, and if you're a showgoer, there's every chance you've come into contact with them. We saw this as an opportunity to sit down with them and have a chat about their wandering lifestyle. So I was just wondering about the actual Adelaide show that you did there. What can you tell the readers or the viewers about the show itself and how you approach it? And
it was fairly busy. They expected about, I don't know,
maybe 30,000 people.
30,000 people. Quite a few hundred exhibitors. It's not the biggest show we do because Adelaide's not the biggest city. And it's quite different to the real big show. You get more time to talk to people, and we don't add to the editorial very much. It's mainly just our activity at the show, the people we've met, the problems we've solved, and just do the marketing. But a lot of people we've met at the shows over many years, they come back and they all say hello and they tell us where they've been and what they've been doing, and it's quite a big family when you get out there. So we move through Melbourne to our caravan site, which we stay there for the week while we're doing the show. A lot of work setting the show up there. It's a much bigger show. Yeah. A lot more involved.
So how did you actually get involved with Caravan World in the first place?
We got to know a publisher who just had 2 magazines, and we went to the show for him to just distribute his magazines for him, and then this company bought him out eventually, so we've been there quite a long time now. And we've been doing these shows in a circuit from Brisbane. We travel down to Melbourne and Adelaide, back through Sydney and Brisbane, and do some country shows like Maitland, Lismore, Wauchope,
Bateman's Bay, Bendigo.
And
so you're on the road for...
We're on the road quite a lot throughout the year. About 250 nights in parks in a year.
Not all at once, I'm sorry to interrupt. Not all at once, we do go home occasionally.
Well, some shows are close enough for us to stay in an area and just travel from one show to another. Others might have several weeks to do nothing, so we may go back to Brisbane and then come back again to the show.
So you've been doing 250 nights, has that sort of been going for 10 years you've been doing that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Little over 10 years.
Yeah, so there's something that keeps calling you to the road.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Once you've relaxed and settled into the casual life of touring, it's just wonderful. Most people you meet are happy, stress-free, and they really don't know where they're going to be next week. They don't have an appointment book. They might have an idea they want to catch a rodeo at Alice Springs, but they'll amble. If they don't get there, it doesn't matter. Do it next year.
And you were saying, Arthur, that you actually still got a lot of places to go.
Yeah, we don't get the chance to do a show in Darwin and Broome yet. That'll be a good trip. So,
we're hoping one day, but I think that's a long shot.
and the West, I believe.
Yeah, we've flown to Perth and done the Perth show, and we hired a motorhome for a couple of weeks, which was great. We get a break of maybe up to 3 months at one part of the year, and we tend to head off and do something then. This year we hope to go out to Alice Springs and come back down through the Flinders, back in through Broken Hill, because the next show will be back in Sydney in
September.
Yeah, but at
Penrith.
And that'll give us a chance to do another loop of an area we haven't been into.
You've got to get up the road, so we'll wrap this up now and have a good trip and happy shows.
Thank you very much. We've still got a little bit more of the ocean road to do, but
and we've got a bit of wine and bickies to finish yet, so no rush. Thank you for your time.
Thanks so much.